What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the Walk Live. Listen, for all you've been rocking with me since day one, you know I love you. And for all you who are new, listen, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you like what you see and what you hear. Make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss an upload. My name is Sakina. Post on this channel every Tuesday, so make sure that you're subscribed and all that. I don't want you to miss nothing. What do I post on this channel? Different nuggets, lessons that God has given me along my journey. They have helped me chip away some of the barriers in my path, and my hope is that they will help you as well. Listen, and I've also added just vlogging life, to my channel, so you guys get an inside look at my life. All right. If you have not seen the other video where I'm talking about the purpose for my channel, please go watch that, because that explains a little bit more in depth what this channel is supposed to be about. All right. Let's get to the content. Hey, y'all. I am drinking Starbucks like a star with bucks. I think I've always wanted to be like true to all of these stereotypes. Like, one thing I always remember, which I don't know why, but is that someone told me I'm not an actual coffee drinker, which I know that. Because I don't like, well, they said the reason is I like all the frilly stuff, like from Starbucks, like all the, well, from any place, like all the frilly stuff, like little cappuccino, frappuccino. It's not like I can go get just a regular cup of coffee, like drink it straight, like that, just a little sugar. I gotta have like cream and like whipped cream and all kind of stuff. By the time I get finished, it's not even coffee. Like, what is this? What is this that I'm drinking? But anyway, after that, I always said, I want to, I want to get in there and be an actual coffee drinker. It's actual, you see people live their lives, and you see people go to Starbucks, right? And you see them order their drinks, and they're like, yes, I'm a star with bucks. This is what I do. I do this. Okay? I do this. I order drinks from here. I drink them, and that's life. That's how I do. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it is. And for me, I'm like, barely like, okay, that's all right. I found like one drink that I like so far. I think it's the Frappuccino, caramel Frappuccino. I have never ordered anything else. I don't think, I can't remember. Like, I'll order like some of the food items sometimes, but the actual coffee drinks, like, I order like one drink like every time. And even that, I have to look on there every time to figure out what the sizes are called. I'm like, yeah, let me get a Frappuccino, caramel Frappuccino. Oh, let me get a vintage, tall. It's always so hilarious because it's like I look like a newbie every single time I go to Starbucks. It's like, are you going to get it at some point? But I don't order enough to even get it like that, to have it down packed and like, yes, I'm good to go. Like, I don't order enough. I don't go there enough. I go there here and there. Anyway, I say all that to say, Starbucks, I have failed you. Stereotypes, I have failed you. Because I stepped out on a limb and I said, I'm going to get this drink What's it called? The pink drink is what it's called. Yeah. Yeah. It looks nice and milky and strawberry, like almost like a smoothie kind of up there. And I said, you know what? That's going to be a good drink. And you know what? I was wrong. Yeah. This is gross. I'm not even going to insult them and say that it's disgusting. I won't go that far. But I will say that the only reason I'm drinking this right now is because it's from Starbucks, and it just feels like the life to hold a Starbucks drink in my hand and just, sip. And because I'm a person that it likes experiences, I guess. And it's like this should be good. I'm looking at this. It's like a beautiful, like if you had saw it before, you can't really see it right now. It's not even looking all that great right now. But anyway, and of course, this camera that I'm on still is not that great, but I'm grateful for it. Don't worry. Videos from the actual camcorder that I got, the unboxing I did last week, they're gonna be coming. Don't worry about it. Just Mama got to figure out what she doing with her life with this whole camcorder, because I have no idea how to work it. Just and I've been sick, so I hadn't even tried. But anyway, it's just looking at it. It's so pretty. I'm like, I'm drinking this because it looks like it should be an experience. This looks like it should be the bomb. Like, man, like, it's from a place that is reputable. It's popular. It's pretty. The drink is pretty. I'm like, yes. And, I feel like I belong to a certain crowd, just having a Starbucks drink in my hand. You know what I'm saying? I even bought my daughter a different drink, a Starbucks. I wasn't going to I wasn't going to get fancy with her here, with this. You got to keep it kind of simple with her. I brought her a regular drink. It's kind of similar, but regular, actual, like, juice drink. Because I'm like, I want my daughter to have a Starbucks. That's right. She 3. But she gonna get that Starbucks tonight. I'm gonna look back there, see my baby sipping on what? A Starbucks. So, as a matter of fact, you made it. If it just became synonymous with the actual item, like Kleenex. Kleenex is a brand, but if you ask somebody for a Kleenex, they know you're asking them for a tissue out of the little box. You can have an off-brand. You can go to Dollar Tree and then somebody will still be like, give me a Kleenex. It becomes synonymous with the actual item. So, like you just heard me say, I was like, my baby gonna be drinking a Starbucks. Like, first of all, that's the name of the place, honey. It's not the item. But I'm like, you see how much of this drink I have left? I'm like committed. I'm like committed to this drink right now. I'm like, listen, I'm drinking this. With every sip I take of this drink, I'm like, this is gross. But my eyes, I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's so pretty though. It's like, it should be good. And every time I sip it, I'm like, I feel like it should be. Perhaps the next sip is going to be that sip that convinces me that I just had it wrong. That maybe my taste buds hadn't caught up to this level of drinking. Like, you just gotta acquire this taste is all. But I'm almost at the end of it, and I realized something. It's still nasty. Nothing has changed. With every single sip, nothing has changed. At the very least, this is just quenching my thirst. This is just something to sip on. Literally, I was about to move into a different topic, and this has turned into something that I feel bubbling up in my spirit as I'm talking. Like, seriously, I'm telling you what this is. The Lord must have had something for y'all, because I came on here about to talk about something else. And I just thought I'd tell you about my drink first. But as I'm talking, I just hear something. I hear something in this. How many of us are committed sipping on something, and with every sip we're realizing this is not good for me? I don't like this. Something is not right. This is not, I don't. How many of us are committed to experiencing, ingesting something, and we are fully pulled in every time by our desire to experience what we want to experience? Not what we're actually experiencing. We are pulled in every time because of what we want to experience. So we just thinking, you know, the different movies you would watch, and somebody'd be like, all right, look, just imagine that you're eating a steak, okay? Like maybe somebody was trying to eat something that was healthy for them or something like that, and they're just trying to get through it, and somebody said, imagine this is steak, you know, or take some medicine or something. Imagine this, you know what I'm saying? We're going in each time trying to imagine it's a steak so we can get through it. And by the time we get to about the end of our interaction with the thing, the person, we realize nothing changed. This is still not good. But by now, I have committed so much to this entire experience that, you know, it really doesn't make sense for me to put it down right now. I might well finish it. It ain't that bad. You know, it ain't that. Like, maybe I could just, I'm thinking about it too hard. You know, that's what I must be. I must be thinking about it too hard. So this is James 1:14. But every man is tempted when he is drawn away of his own lust and enticed. I think a lot of times we are so focused on what we have experienced, what is happening, what kind of experience we're having with this, with the person. I could sit here and be like, Starbucks. And I did do this, actually. I was in the car. I was like, but how y'all just gonna put this on the sign, package it up all pretty, got the picture printed off and just beautifully placed up there, enticing me, and then this is not good, and just continue to just keep it up there. And this tastes like something I tried to mix in my kitchen to see if I could make a new kind of drink, just experimenting. How y'all just gonna put this up there? And I had to drink this. You know, I'm sitting there trying to enjoy, trying my best to enjoy this. That's what some of us are doing. We interacting with something and so committed to what we want to experience that we are trying. I'm trying to enjoy. I am pushing myself to enjoy this. Like, okay. It's all good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. I like it. What? I like it. It's right? It's good, right? I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's not the best thing, but it's not bad. I mean, it's Starbucks. You know, it's a lot of people that would love this. So it must be an error within me because I don't like it. It's Starbucks. It's got to be good, right? It's got to. I mean, how many of us are doing this? And we're focused so much on what, on the thing that we don't even see that we are the ones opening ourselves up to this experience. Not only opening ourselves, because I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you did not know. But we are the ones oftentimes who are continuing to subject ourselves to this same thing over and over and over again, allowing the same thing, entering into the same thing, committing to the same thing. Now, let me do this disclosure. I know that this is going to be associated with relationships. It sounds like it. I've mentioned that it can be a person that we're talking about for some people. I am not, especially if you are married, in any way telling you that you are to get divorced or anything that you are continuing to subject yourself to something that you should not be. I'm not saying that I believe that every marriage is one that God has put together. But I am saying I do hold marriage in high regard. And so it deserves an extra step of analyzing, before you just be like, oh well, bye. So I don't want you to look at this video and say, oh, that's my son right there. That's it. Like, talk to God. Talk to God about any of this. No matter what the thing or person or whatever it is. Just talk to God. So, we are pulled away by our own lust, enticed by our own desires. So, our attention is off of what we're doing, what we're allowing, and on the actual thing. What can I do to make it taste good? How can I just maybe try it one more? Just let me see. I just find it interesting how committed I was to this for reasons that had nothing to do with the actual experience I was having. The experience was horrible. And if I had looked at that, I'd have been like, okay, that's probably time to put that down. But I named the fact that I got it from Starbucks. I named the fact that it was all nice looking up there and it was presented in a beautiful way. And how could it not be? I mean, look at it. I don't want us to be pulled away, enticed by our own lust. The things that we expect, the things that we desire inside, the things that we really want. All of us have things that we've desired for a long time. Some of us since we were young, since we were kids. And I don't want us to be drawn away by and distracted by that desire. Because that desire can have you attached and in bondage with something that you were not supposed to be attached to. I want you to learn to give over your desires to God and say, and some of you already know this, you just still going, you still sipping. I know that some of you have experienced this horrible situation. Maybe not even with the same one. Maybe it was a different one and you already experienced this before. You was fully committed. You was doing this for years and it was horrible. Maybe you've had other things that you've tried and tried and tried to do it the way that you wanted to do it. You've tried to do it according to what you feel inside, what you feel. Follow your heart. No, you follow God. The heart is deceitful. But some of us have done this. Some of us have done this already for a while now. We have tried our way for a long time and we keep running into the same things, the same wall. And at some point, we've got to say, Lord, I have tried my way. I've had my idea of what I want, and I realize I'm flawed. I realize that half the stuff that I want is based upon other people's things that I've seen, or other stereotypes, other trends, or other whatever. And I realize that a lot of that is probably not even right. It's wrong. It's completely wrong. And it's bringing me to things and situations and experiences that that's not what I was trying to get to. And so my way has been tried. What is your way? The path I have taken for my life is not it. What do you have for me? You show me what you want me to do, which way you want me to go. Because I'm going to be honest. I know how it goes when I do it. I already know. I already know. So God, show me. What way do you want? Like, no, for real. Like, I want to really get serious, y'all. Like, for real. And I'm almost done. Listen. How long? How long? By the end of this drink, what will I have invested? What time will I have wasted staying connected when I could have exchanged my will for God's will? When I could have said, Lord, set me on the right path. Give me something that I can enjoy. You know me better than any. You created me. I don't have to wonder if I'm doing it wrong. I know I'm doing it wrong. I know I've experienced this over and over and over and over again. I know there are some things right in here and right in there and right up and through here that I have been looking at wrong and executing wrong. Please show me how to do this. I made a video some years back called Loyal to Who, I think. This was along those lines. Don't commit to something for the just for the point of being committed. I'm committing for the sake of being committed. I'm loyal because of loyalty. Gotta be loyal. No matter what you're loyal to, just be loyal. If you loyal, you a good one. Huh? You a real one. No. No. God is calling you to put down what it is you desired, what it is that you, how it is that you felt like you were going to arrive at those desires, and to try Him. Okay? Try Him. Don't do this. Put it down and try Him. That's all I got, guys. I'll do a part 2 and we'll get to what I was actually going to talk about, because the Lord just took over, okay? I just wanted to tell y'all about my drink real quick. Listen, it's 1:30 in the morning. That's why I am on here probably looking a little, I say looking a little rough, looking a little rough, looking a little, and looking a little drunk by now probably, because I'm actually kind of sleepy. But I just felt the need to get on here and talk to y'all. I guess God knew what He wanted to say, but I always want to end in a certain way, like pack that punch, like get that point across. And I always feel like there's a certain way that I want to do that, and sometimes I feel like I'm not leaving it like wrapping it up well. But I learned a long time ago to stop. After you don't have more, you stop, because that is the place where the grace has run out on your message. God knows what He wants to do and what He wants to say through you. And so when you continue to trail off and keep going on after you don't have anything else, you may mess up the entire thing. So that's just a little, I threw that in there for free, you guys. If you are someone who gives advice and things, it's time to wrap it up when you start searching for more things and more ideas of the Lord knows what He wants to say through you. And so if it starts to, come out, then, He's doing something in you. But when it's done, it's done. And so, listen, I'm leaving it right there. I hope that helps somebody. It's not my job to do a work in you guys. I'm just the messenger. So whatever He is doing with what you just heard, I trust that even with just that, He's going to do it in you. And for you who this message was for, you know who you are, and you felt God talking to you. All right? So listen, I hope to help somebody. You know what I always say? My journey with God has been just that, a journey. And it's one that I feel that I'm called to share with you guys. And so I'm so grateful and so thankful that you guys would join me week in and week out on the walk live.